figured since it was almost Halloween, I will play some spooky games. And shit, I forgot to mute myself. Okay, so everything's good on that end. Anyway, today we're going to be playing Penumbra, Overture. I think that's how you pronounce the last part. Well, I haven't played it in years, so let's begin. There are things I need of you, things you may not understand, or may not wish to do, but please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Todd Howard, deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philip. If we are lucky, then by the time you receive this, I'll be dead, and I missed the last part. Penumbra, Overture, Episode 1. I've already messed around with the settings, and we're going to be... Ow. I don't even need that microphone because it doesn't work. Anyway, we're going to be starting a new game. Well, let's just go with normal, because I haven't played this game in forever. My story began in February, the year 2000. The future.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard of him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever taken. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Sorry about that. Oh, fucking hell, what's going on with the graphics? Oh. Finally, we're almost docked. I better show my gear. It may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse. And I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Okie dokie. So let's see. I'm certain this map is a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland. Oh, yeah, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Tell that to global warming, my friend. The whole place is melting. I need to change some booze. Whiskey, empty shame. Oh, I thought it was full. Always good to have a notebook and to jot down just to, yeah. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. Maybe I could use the left mouse and holding the button down and moving the mouse. What are you? You're beans. Might need to change the sensitivity up a bit, maybe. It leads out to the deck, but I don't fancy braving the weather until I have to. I mean, this is a nice boat. We could just live here. Kind of reminds me of Morrowind. Aha! Flashlight switches on and off. Now where's that emergency glow stick? Should still be in the locker. Keys in the inventory tab. Guess I forgot about this. Pretty odorous. Glad I'm getting out of here soon. They must eat and sleep, and I'll do everything else in this one room for weeks at a time. I hope I had top bunk. From the smell, I'd say there's an equal chance they use this chest for personal belongings or bait. Aha. Dearest Derek, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left for you something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board, taking shifts because of it. There's no way to get your rest, but what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in all salted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Fisherman wife's love letter. The to-do list. Okay. Notes. Okay. Okay. So F for flashlight. Where's this gift? Oh, she just left a bottle of whiskey. Is there anything in it? No. I just totally stole this dude's stuff. If I leave it open, he might not believe it was me. Because what idiot would leave the stuff open? Yeah. The crew seemed friendly enough, but just in case, I'll lock them open with valuables. I'm pretty sure the keys in my inventory somewhere. Once I found it, double-clicking on the left mouse button should get it selected, then I can press in front. Okay. Always travel with a padlock and key. Okay, dokie. So. Good thing I have my torch. This country seems to exist in a permanent state of twilight. So. Yeah. Should come in handy if I run out of batteries. If I remember, I always preferred the glow light thing. That should be everything I need. I want to get going before dark. Some extra batteries to power my flashlight. Goodbye. Nice boat place with beans. Ugh. I'm just gonna move some things because my mouse is tripping up on my headphones, and that's never fun. It's because of these headphones, like, got the world's smallest wire. That's never fun. Oh, I can leave. I forgot about that. So, Q and E. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after. A new hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. So cold. I don't know where I am. Needs shelter soon. Why not just go back the way we came? No, it's an invisible wall. Is that an animal in the distance, he said? Maybe you should have... What in the hell is that? I don't care, I need shelter. Looks frozen shut. Need something to break it in. Just over there, just in case. Frozen solid. Must break ice. Ah, shit. Can I pick this up? I saw those rocks earlier. Not these rocks, the other ones. I'm dying, John. Yes, we can pick up rocks. We get it. Yeah. I was always a bit of a dandy in the cold. I can swim the snow. Aha! Oh god, it's frozen inside as well. So weak, but if I must. How do I... Shit, what did he say? Here we go. Do I turn it like this? No, wrong way. Do I just keep pulling down? No. Do I just pull it? How do I do this? There we go. There we go. No. Lift it up. Lift it up. There. Oh. Can't see the bottom, but it's my only chance to escape the cold.